Welcome to Jeremy Carr Live, where the news has literally just broken that Cristiano Ronaldo has left Manchester United with immediate effect. Now, ever since Ronaldo shook the world with that sensational interview with our own Piers Morgan right here on Talk TV, it is the news I guess we've all been waiting for. I'm about to be joined by the man who made it happen, the man who got that exclusive everyone wanted. But before that, here's what Cristiano said to Piers on Completely Uncensored.
They're trying to force you out.
Yes, not only the coach, but the other 2 or 3 guys there around the club.
At the senior executive level?
Yes, that I felt betrayed.
And you think they're trying to get rid of you?
Honestly, I shouldn't say that, I don't know, but listen, I don't care, people should listen the truth. Yes, I feel betrayed, and I felt that some people that don't want me here, not only this year, but last year too.
Let's cross to the Sun's Who Cares Wins Award live tonight in London to Piers. How are you, my friend? You must have known this was going to happen after that amazing interview last week.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised perhaps at the speed that it's happened. But I'm not surprised that Cristiano is now leaving Manchester United. It seems by mutual consent. Obviously, I doubt that would have happened without the interview. So it's had huge consequences. But I think that he will be happy that he's now free to pursue his career elsewhere with a club which hopefully will show him a bit more respect than the current ownership and executives at Manchester United showed him.
Piers, how much contact have you had since that interview last week? Did you have an inkling about timing or where he might go?
No, I've been in daily contact with Cristiano just to make sure that he's okay with everything as it's all rolled out. It's entirely how he wanted it to be. He wanted to have his say. He knew what he wanted to say. He's the greatest football player that's ever played the game. He's the biggest sporting icon in the world. He just passed, 500 million Instagram followers this week. And he's at the World Cup. So it's the biggest possible stage with the biggest sporting icon at the centre of a huge drama. He's used to that. He's used to drama. And I think that he was just fed up with the way he's being treated. Simple as that. And Manchester United, if their fans are happy they've lost Cristiano Ronaldo, they need their minds checking, because he remains, to me, one of the best strikers in the world.
This sticks in my gullet having to ask this question, but I'm guessing you'd love him at Arsenal, wouldn't you, to cement the sprint to the Premiership title, is that right?
Well, I would actually like him at Arsenal. I think we need a proven world-class goal scorer to add to this squad. We're 5 points clear in the league. We will be until after Christmas now because of the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo for the rest of the season, leading our line with Gabriel Jesus. Yes, please. If he's a free agent, let's get him. Why not?
You might be able to make it happen. Let's be honest, you made it happen last week. Can I just say to people watching, you can get that entire interview on YouTube. It is an absolute exclusive. Piers, you said you're not surprised. You said he's OK. Manchester United surely are going to look back at this having lost the most iconic player, a player that just has transcended almost every other player in the game, and regret the way they've treated him, won't they?
I would think so. You've got Erik ten Hag, the manager. He's never managed outside of Holland. He's never succeeded outside of Holland. And I think he's conspired with the way he's treated Ronaldo to drive out one of the great legends of the club, and a man who last season scored 24 goals, including 18 in the Premier League, which was one more than Harry Kane, the captain of England in the World Cup, who is, by common consent, one of the best strikers in the world. You don't lose that ability in 4 months. So Ronaldo, I think, has been mucked around by Ten Hag. I think he's been treated with a lack of empathy by United's executives, particularly over the very difficult things he's had to endure in his personal life, with the loss of his baby son, and then his daughter, who survived that awful time, then having being hospitalised at the end of July. And I think that he just wanted, metaphorically, that people put their arms around him and show him a bit of respect. And instead, they've just been revelling, it seems to me, in trying to humiliate him, which I just don't understand.
Do you get the sense, or did you get the sense when you spoke to him, that there was fear that this might tarnish his legacy? The fans, every fan I've spoken to, is devastated and quite understanding, a large majority of how he felt and why he should have his say. Was he scared of giving it, or had he reached a point, the way he was being treated, that he had no other option?
Look, I think he loves United fans. He certainly doesn't want to fall out with them. He's not the first United legend to speak out. Roy Keane left Manchester United when he spoke out on Manchester United TV. So he's still revered by the fans. I think time is a healer with these things. I'm sure United fans who know about their football will remember the Cristiano who lit up the team for all those years when he was a teenager and into his 20s. And he came back last season and was by far their best player of the season. So it's only been in the last 2 or 3 months of this season that things have unravelled. And they've unravelled because he has a coach who mistreats him, in my opinion. I mean, it all goes back to things like the way that he didn't bring him on against Manchester City and said he did so out of respect for Cristiano, what he'd achieved in the game. And in the next game, he asked him to come on with 3 minutes left. And that sparked an incident which Ronaldo regrets, where he refused to come on. But he's like, which player in the world of his magnitude would come on for the last 3 minutes of a game you're winning 2-0? It was insulting. It was disrespectful. It wouldn't have happened to Lionel Messi or Thierry Henry at his pomp or the other Ronaldo or any Zinedine Zidane. So why do it to Cristiano Ronaldo? I think it was done deliberately to show Ronaldo who's boss. But I'm not sure that was a good tactic by Manchester United. They've lost him now. And good luck to a team who gets him.
Well, I was going to say, absolutely, pal, and thank you. And thank you from all of us here, because that interview was extraordinary. As I said, you can still see it on YouTube. Piers Morgan, on later from 8, having his say. Thank you very much indeed, Piers. Just to actually read the quote, Cristiano Ronaldo is to leave Man United by mutual agreement with immediate effect. We've said that. The club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford. They've issued that statement. He added the following. Following conversations with Man United, we have mutually agreed to end our contract early. I love Manchester United and I love the fans, and that will never, ever change. However, it feels like the right time for me to seek a new challenge. Can I just remind you, it was the interview that everybody wanted. It was the interview that Piers Morgan on Talk TV got, and you can still see it on YouTube. Seriously, give it a look. Now